And good chilly morning here from the Utica Curling Club. This is the Utica Curling Channel. I'm Roger Alette. We'll be bringing you semifinal action from the 2026 edition of the Empire State Winter Games. Our feature game this morning is between Ann Stuhlman's rink and Howard Feldman's rink. They are playing for a position in the final, championship final later today. Over on sheet 2, Matt Hames' rink and Peter Dawes' rink will be playing for the other final spot. Of course, we'll keep you up to date with all the action across the sheets. We got semifinals going in the A, B, and C playoff divisions. So lots of medals at stake this morning. And of course, we'll be back here with you with the finals at 11:30. Our feature match is on sheet 5. And Stuhlman's rink with the Red Stones. They'll have the hammer in the first end. And Howard Feldman's rink playing the Yellow Stones. All games are 8 ends. The no-tick rule is not in effect. In the event of a tie after 8 ends, this game will be decided by a draw to the button. In our championship finals at 11:30 this morning, any ties will be played off by a full extra end. And we're underway. Arlene Pulio with her first stone. Tight center guard. Now Tim Rieger for Team Stuhlman. We've seen this team a couple times earlier in our webcasts for this event, and Tim has been terrific all weekend. His hit attempt is a little soft. Might need a little help getting this out the back of the house. Not quite. Just got it to the back of the rings. Yellow is shot, though, in the front. Chance for Stuhlman rink to sit 1 and 2 now. as Cato looking to remove shot stone, sit 1-2. Now this may jam in the back. Just got enough. Well, there is a short run back. Would seem to be the safest call. Team Stuhlman sitting 1 and 2. Probably need to try to remove a rock. Trying to chip out shot rock here. Got a piece, did not move it out of the house. Thought the run back was a little easier. Now chance for Team Stuhlman to sit 3. This Cato looking to draw around this corner guard. And it went far enough to count 3. Tom Clark now for Team Feldman. Looking for a hit and roll here. Got to hit something. And try to roll to a good spot. Make a short or a long roll here. And this one hung out wide. Not going to get the roll. Not going to remove a stone. Actually going to poke it behind the corner guard. Big trouble now for Team Feldman. Now chance for Team Stuhlman to sit 4. And get half around this yellow guard on the right. Team Feldman would be in massive trouble. Somewhere in here. No, this one's quite wide. Don't think we're going to get by the guard. Now it's super helpful for Team Stuhlman. Now a chance for Team Feldman to raise that yellow rock and get out of trouble. Now Tom Clark with a raise attempt. And this is not going to curl. No help, as they say. The weight was perfect. Now a little hit and roll to live 4. Marina Taverne looking for a little hit and spill. They can hold this pretty straight out here. And overcooked it a little bit. It looked like it was going to curl in and backed up at the last. Stuhlman does sit 4. Couple of options here for Team Feldman. They can either try that hit and roll, but that's proven to be very tricky out on the edge. The rocks seem to be falling back on that outer edge of sheet 5. And we're looking to play this tap up again. This is run incredibly straight over here. Skip rock first in for Howard Feldman. Looking for a little tap up. Sweepers haven't touched it. This is still floating out. Gonna have to take tighter ice on this side. The weight again was perfect. Yeah, at some point you got to believe what you're seeing. Everything's backed up on that side of the sheet. Now Ann Stuhlman's got to navigate this same line. Got to get an inside roll here. Don't want to hit this high side. It will jam on shot stone. Absolutely must get to the inside. No worse than nose. Get a roll to the inside. Team Feldman's going to have to probably play the in off. Try to cut things down. First skip rock, first end here for Ann Stuhlman. He's looking for a little delicate inside hit and roll. Not a lot of weight. Got to get to at least nose. Just got to nose again. It just backs up there. Nice weight from Ann Stuhlman. Now the tap up has to be made. That'll be the saving shot. Got to take tight ice here. this one over curled. Did promote a rock to second shot, though. I think you can nose this rock and score a bundle. No, maybe not. We can get rid of this one. Question is, where does that top rock go? I think it spins off the red. I think it's worth a shot. Got to hit it maybe just a hair high side, maybe on the nose. The raised rock will bounce off the red. And that should catch on the red on the right-hand side of the 12. Last rock, first end, and Suleman looking to make a double. Does spin a red rock in. I think that's going to be for a deuce, and it is. That rock over curl, got a little lucky there. But two it is. For Team Stuhlman, they grab a 2-0 lead after one. Nice hit and roll to the wings by Tim Rieger. Oh, freeze attempt come up just a little bit short. Liz Cato just looking to put in a tight center guard here. And that's perfect. Now something to draw around for Team Stuhlman. And Mike DiGeronimo subbing in for Donna Caleo this morning. Looking to get around to the 4-foot first. Very nice draw there by Mike DiGeronimo, right to the top 4. Couldn't have put that rock in a better spot if he carried it down. Now Team Stuhlman will have to follow that down. Yeah, tough to get a roll inside from there. You need to remove second shot. And a couple more nose hits and then a double will be available. Arena to Vern. Make sure you get rid of second stone here. This is running a little wide. They're going to catch it. And a chance for Tom Clark to come down right on top of Shot Rock. Could just draw down on top of their own. I'm not sure I'd want to chase this rock on the outer 12. They're going to play the alternative. Looks like they're going to go around the corner. They're just going to split the rings. Yeah, this will be heavy. Now a chance for Ann Stuhlman to lock one onto Shot Rock and cut down the scoring area. Taking just a shade more ice than Team Feldman did for this shot. Well, the sweepers have really dragged this just to the top 12. Line was perfect. Probably need to get to the face of your Shot Rock. If you don't go there, then that's where Team Stuhlman's going next. You could play around the corner, but Ann Stuhlman's coming down to the 4 foot. You got to cut off that path. And to get your 2, the best way is get in there first. Would also minimize the damage of any run back. Oh, just rubbed. Again, perfect weight. Did roll to sit 2, though. There's a very flat double available. Those rocks are close enough together. I think 2/3 of a rock will probably do it. Push that out of the 4-foot just enough, probably, to be shot rock. Thick half here should do it. Last rock, second end for Ann Stillman, looking for a double. It's really close. Not going to be too thin. Oh, they got it. Nice shot there. Just didn't push that yellow rock far enough. So this will still be an open hit for 2 for Team Feldman. Really brilliant shot. Just needed to move that second rock another 6 inches. Last rock, second in. Howard Feldman looking for nose hit for 2. And no mistake. So that's a deuce for Team Feldman. They'll tie up the game after 2 ends. We're tied at 2-all. Team Stillman will have the hammer and the third end. Another scores around the rink. Team Bratton leads Team Shelton 1-0 after 1. Team Hames and our other championship event semifinal leads Team Dawes 2-0 after 2. Rock the House leads the measure 3-0 after 2. Team Stone got a steal of 6 in the first end. They lead 6-0 after 1. And over on sheet 6, Team Moore leads Rochester 1-0. Make that 3-0 after 2. Just updated their score. Our feature match is all tied up 2-2. Yeah, the sheet 6 side of sheet 5 is running really, really straight. Held that rock nicely. Both teams content with exchanging hits so far. Now with an empty house, we can start all over. And center guard goes back in front. So basically we're 4 rocks late starting the end. Now we're back into a normal rhythm after an initial exchange of hits. And Liz Cato will be asked to come around that center guard. Maybe just a smidge heavy. Line was great. It's going to cruise into the back 4. Now an opportunity for Team Feldman to get the upper hand by drawing in front of it. The center guard in play. Strategy for the end really revolves around who can control the top 4. This one comes up a little short, but that rock is in an excellent position. can be tapped up. It is a dangerous rock. You hate to leave it there, but it's very hard to remove. It's about 1/2 to 2/3 buried. Team Stuhlman is shot, so they're going to try to draw and sit 1-2, but there will be a little angle raise off that yellow rock that was just thrown, if needed later in the end. Liz Cato with her second. Sweepers are walking away from it. And that's going to go to the back of the house. Yeah, both players wanted that back. And Stuhlman didn't want to leave a pocket for Team Feldman to draw to. Team Feldman wanted to sweep it past position to bring their yellow counter back into play. Usually when two people are sweeping behind tee line, one of them is wrong, but in that case, I think they both have the same interest. Now Tom Clark's going to try to claim the top of the 4 on this other side. This one looks a little strong as well. Yeah, it's just going to stop top button. That's a great spot. Marina Taverne is going to try to chip this to the back of the rings with just back rings, back house weight. Be okay if you clip the guard. You just need to make sure you move a rock here. Wide is not good. And that was a little outside. It's going to chip the rock off the back of the house. That was the wrong way to miss that shot. And again, that's on the straight side of sheet 5. That's the side can't afford to be a little wide on or set the rock back. Now a chance for Team Feldman to lock down their shot stone with the well-placed guard. Don't need to be in the house. You don't want to leave. You don't want red to leave any more counters in play. I think just outside the house would be a good spot. Maybe a little bit left. I'll put my X right here. I'm doing pretty good with my X's, so they put it right on the mark. Every time you put down an X on this webcast, they're able to hit it. There is a little space. There's a space to come through the hole, but I'm not sure you can remove shot stone. Jams in the back. There is a potential double on the outside. Wouldn't hurt if you clip that guard. That's the rock that's killing you right now. Even if you ran that guard into the pile, you'd probably make some good noise. Rena Taverne looking to chip shot stone with a little angle raise. And wide again, just way outside. Now a chance for Team Feldman to take that away. Had to hit a rock there. Missed tolerance was narrow. Feldman just looking for a guard here. Cover up this angle raise. And that'll do the job. Well, there is a path through the middle of the shot stone. The only question is, can you remove it? You'd hate to turn a steal of 1 into a steal of 2. If you do hit this rock, you need to make sure you keep your shooter in the 8-foot. If you hit this high enough, you can chip it out. So they're looking to hit this on the high side. Lose the shooter. Danger is hitting it a little too thick and chipping out your own in the back. And as long as the yellow rock you're striking goes away. Yeah, just didn't curl again. Really straight on that side. Now a chance for Howie Feldman to guard up again. I think a good guard here, and it's impossible for Team Schoolman to score. There's virtually no button that you can see to draw to. Last rock, third end. Now Feldman looking to guard up Shotstone. And that's probably good enough. Yeah, I think all Team Stuhlman has is to try to draw the little tiny sliver of the button they can see on the right-hand side. They need to get here. You're looking at this triple run, but that's a lot of angles. I could see that going wrong very easily, and they're just going to eat their last rock and give up a steal of one. Team Feldman leads now 3-2 after 3. The scores around the rink after 3 ends of play. Team Bratton leads Team Shelton 5-1 after 3. Over on sheet 2 in our other championship semifinal, Team Hames leads 2-1 over Peter Dawes after 3 ends of play. Rock the House leads the measure 4-0 after 3. Team Stone leads the B team, make that 6-1 after 2. And over on sheet 6, Team Moore leads Rochester 3-1 after 3. Our feature match, Team Feldman up 3-2 over Team Stillman. Fourth end is shaping up a lot like the third. Team Feldman winning the race to the 4-foot. Oh, perfect line, just a little short. Now, Team Stuhlman's going to try to chip shot stone out. They might need just to clean up the middle. This is a tough shot. This shot stone is overburied. Miss tolerance here is tight. Clear that guard. Better than flashing. Oh, and they got it by. Does roll to the wings. Maybe hanging on to the rings, but certainly cleaned up the 4-foot area. But this will allow Team Feldman just to bring it right around again. Oh, really nice shot by Liz Cato. It's not quite shot stone. Now Team Feldman can just guard up. The other options have come right down on top of that red stone. Tom Clark. Just looking to flip a guard on the shot stone. Really important to get this rock placed properly, as Team Stuhlman will have a tap to lie two if it's not covered. And I don't know. Probably good enough. Got to clean up the middle now. Team Stuhlman in a great position, in control of that rock on the back four. Probably about 2/3 high, should lose two guards. This one goes that way, that one goes that way, this one goes that way. Don't want to nose this. And if you hit it too high, you may just stuff it right in front, probably about 2/3, and roll everything away. Oh, it just got wide. Can't be wide on these. It's going to noodle it over. That'll help. Guard's got to go back. Oh, this one's a little hot. It's gonna freeze up. Yellow still shot. Golden opportunity now for Team Stuhlman. They just need to play a soft weight takeout. Roll into the 4-foot. This yellow goes back, and they should lie two. Should be able to squirt this yellow out just a little bit. Boy, I like throwing maybe soft board, heavy hack weight here. Get to the inside, you're gold. Can't be wide here. Better to chip the guard than to be wide. And we set this out again. Marina just having real difficulty with the release, just getting the release outside. Have to miss that one narrow. Now, Howie Feldman, I think they're still shot, hanging on by a thread. They got to get a guard on top of this. Shot stone on life support here. Howie Feldman looking to guard up to protect a very tender shot rock at the back of the button. This has got to curl up. It's got to get over the hog line. Just over. And closed up the hole, I think, just enough. I think you got to open up and make him throw another guard. If you can ever get to that yellow stone, it'll be for two. Yeah, can move this guard. I think you got to open up and give yourself a chance. Key here is don't throw a hard shot to make your opponent throw an easy shot. If you open this up, they got to throw a perfect card. And I think they're just going to clean up the middle here. If you hit this yellow high enough, you could get lucky and run that red back into the pile. So they're talking about taking that yellow, running it into the red. Maybe you can run your red back into the pile. And probably only good things happen if you can do that. But most importantly, you just want to get rid of 2 guards. Then you'll have a pretty wide port to come through. Score your deuce. Pretty heavy weight here. And this is pretty wide again. Just getting outside. Pro side was tight. Did clear the outer guard. So Howie will have to put this guard back. Team Stuhlman struggling a bit with release on hits. Been just a little wide on the wide side of the miss. Now a chance for Howie Feldman just to cover up again. And then you'll be looking at some crazy angle shots here to get shot stoned. This looks like it'll be in a good spot. I think you can get your 1 just by running the yellow. Make contact, should score 1. So run that yellow straight back into the pile. That stone goes. That stone goes. Doesn't really matter where that one goes, as long as the back one goes. Should score 1. Yeah, he'd like to have maybe tucked that yellow stone just a 1/4 inch under the other guard, but beggars can't be choosers. That's a pretty good guard, and it's quite long. This is a long run back. 4-1. Last rock, 4th ends. And Stuhlman looking to run a stone for 1. And just a little wide again. Goes over the top. And I'm pretty sure that's a steal of 1. They may put a stick on it. Nope. Away it goes. Two ends in a row. Team Feldman has beat Team Stuhlman to the 4-foot. We've mentioned many times on this webcast, but that game is in the little circle in the middle. Whoever can control that 4-foot usually gains the edge in the end, and that has been true for Team Feldman the last 2 ends. stealing 2 in a row. They now lead 4-2 after 4. Team Stillman with the Red Rocks, they will have the last rock advantage in the 4th and the 5th end. See if we can catch up on scores around the rink. Team Bratton is now in complete control over on sheet 1. They lead 7-1 after 4 ends over Team Shelton. Hames made good use of the hammer over on sheet 2. They now lead 6-1 after 4, grabbing a 4 spot. Rock the House continues to rock the house. They lead 7-0 after 4 over the measure. A couple local teams there. B team is running a little behind. It looks like it's still a 6-1 score after 2. They look like they're playing the 4th. No score. Oh wait, there it is. They lead 8-1 after 3. In control of their game. And over on sheet 6, we've got a tight one going 3-2. Team Moore over Rochester 1. That's after 4 ends of play. Team Moore with the hammer in the 5th end. That catches you up around the rink. Winner of this game goes on to the championship final. They will meet the winner of the Hames-Dawes game. Right now, Hames in control, 6-1. Now 7-1. Actually stole another one in the 5th end. That game's moving right along. Team Hames, of course, the defending champions for this Empire State Winter Games. Winning it last year. Looking to repeat. Winner of our feature match looking to upset their apple cart. Right now, Team Feldman in control. They actually played Team Hames yesterday in their final Pool B game, and that was a crackling game. Team Feldman actually had a chance to win that with a draw to the 8-foot and came up just a little wide of Shot Rock in a really entertaining matchup. So Team Feldman off to a good start again. Here in the 5th end, they're already sitting 1 buried without last rock. Looking to throw a center guard here. Mike DiGeronimo subbing in for Donacleo. Just a little wide there. Bites the rinks to sit 2. That yellow rock just thrown by Mike DiGeronimo is just going to be a royal pain in the rear. It probably needs to go. The question is, where do you roll your shooter? It's a danger rock, and it can be used to raise or run. I like rolling over toward shot stone. Can even roll behind it. Well, you roll 6 inches behind it, half buried, it would just be a bear to deal with. This Cato, who's had a very fine game so far. Boy, a lot of movement this way. Curled more than they expected. Looked like a really nice throw. Does leave a corner guard. Every time you throw down a new path, that little inside-out takeout there was something they hadn't seen before. You learn something new. Unfortunately, you sometimes learn by making a shot you wish you hadn't. It's one of the things about curling. You learn something every shot. Sometimes the lesson is more expensive than others. Now, Team Feldman doesn't like this red rock either. They're going to get rid of it as well, and they're just going to sit right there. Now that's a corner guard that Team Stuhlman can use. Maybe they just draw around something now. I wouldn't be too afraid of that rock on the top 8. It could go around the corner. I mean, this is always an option. It's certainly easier to get around that corner than to get around that rock on the top 8. And this one's going to freeze right up on it, maybe tap it. Tapped it in the open. Ooh, almost rolled that under the corner. That would have been a really nice shot, just a little more weight. Unfortunately, it rolled a little too close to that corner. Now a chance for Team Feldman to hit and roll under the corner. Boy, taking a lot of ice on this. Must be throwing very soft weight. Oh, and he'd let that curl up a little more. They would have got a nice roll under the corner. Did remove shot stone. Now a chance for Ann Stuhlman to get under those corners. Just saw the line. Looked like with control weight, maybe a 10.5, 11 second takeout. Getting really nice finish there. Going to come with a little more weight. And is going to tighten up Marina a bit. She's tended to be just a little on the outside of the broom this morning's game. That looks like a good release. And this one's going to over curl. Boy, just the minute you try to correct the broom for one of your players, they throw you a nice clean release. I'm a firm believer you put the broom where it's supposed to be and the players just got to deal with it. When you try to correct the broom for a player having a bad day, the minute you make that correction, the player makes the correction too. Looked like Marina was right on the stick on that one and it over curled. Chance for Team Feldman to come in and sit two. This one's running wide too. Are you going to get by this corner guard? Nope, they're going to click it. This side of the sheet has given both teams fits, and any little outward motion on the sheet 6 side of sheet 5 has just been deadly. Rocks will float. They'll run straight. Heavyweight, they've even, the first end, a couple backed up. Yeah, that's an old Glenn Howard adage. It's like you have to believe what you're seeing on the ice. And here's another one that's just going to hang out wide. Just taking too much broom on this side. You'd think it should curl 4 feet, but it doesn't. And Howe is having absolutely none of that side of the sheet. He's going to play the side with more movement. I think you can make this draw easily through this port. Plenty of room. About 3.5 feet of ice. Should go right to the center line. Probably sneak by that corner guard. Should get good finish. First skip rock here. Fifth end. You need to let this come up a little. Got to get by the corner. Yeah, they overcooked it. Need to let it move just a little. If anything, it needed to carve that early. Well, now a chance for Team Stolman to draw one in. A little more room there now. That corner guard's been moved a smidge. And Stolman's going to take exactly the same amount of ice. I think this will work out well. And they've now got more room to navigate the port. Both teams seem to be struggling with line this end. I think this sheet has been very tricky to read. Every line has been like a box of chocolates. And once you figure out one line, you may not know the line 2 feet over. First rock, fifth end for Ann Stuhlman. Oh no, that one picked. That was really unfortunate. That rock took a right turn at Albuquerque about halfway down the sheet. Now Howard Feldman, his last rock here in the fifth end, will try his luck at getting around to the 4 foot. Line looks terrific. They're beating it up for all it's worth, but it's just going to come up short. It's going to wreck on the 12 foot. Interesting though, they are sitting 2. There's not exactly an easy way in at all. Might have to raise their red stone on the outside. I mean, the draw port's tiny. I wouldn't want to be looking at this with my last rock. See if we can get our camera to focus here. There we go. Yep, all they got is this little tap up. They don't have to tap it far. Just need good full 12, almost bite the 8 would be enough. But here we go again. The box of chocolates line out here. What is it going to do? Is it going to curl? Is it going to run straight? got a lot of room to raise this too. I think you've got to throw back ring weight. Make sure you don't hit it square. Hit it a little high. And you should be good. Back 12 weight, I think it'd be hard to push it through the house unless you over curl. Last rock, fifth end. And Stillman looking to raise her wingstone in for one. And it's going to move. Got to hit it high side. Got to hold it high side. Well managed. Well done. That's going to hang around. And it's good enough. A single for Team Stillman. They narrow the gap 4-3. Boy, that was a difficult shot. You just had no idea of line or weight out there, out in the fresh, crunchy pebble. Don't know if it's going to curl or not. They managed that well. And turned out for a single. Well, we got a good one here. 4-3 after 5. Team Feldman, they're leading. We'll have the hammer and the Yellow Rocks here in the sixth end. Let's take a tour across the rink for some scores. Team Bratton still in control. After 5, they lead 7-2 with the hammer. Team Dawes got a point in the sixth end. They now trail 7-2. And they hand the hammer back to Team Hames with a 5-point lead. We have a final on sheet 3. Rock the House. Rock the House. They won handily. And over on sheet 4, Team Stone has coughed up a good portion of their lead. They just gave up a 4th spot. And they still lead 8-5 after 4 innings of play. They're about an end behind everyone else. And over on sheet 6, well, they're still playing their 5th end. What a surprise, but that's Brian Moore against Rochester 1. Our feature match is a good one, 4-3. Team Feldman leading Team Stillman. They've got the last rock advantage here in the 6th end. Job number 1 for Team Feldman is score this end and try to keep hammer an 8. Even a single here would be huge for managing the last 2 ends. That next to last even end in a curling game is the most critical end in the game for managing the scoreboard. It's like I was going to try to raise his center stone. I wouldn't mind splitting them. Really don't like having a stone right there on the center line with hammer. Ooh, don't want to be late. And if we said it once, we said it 100 times. Don't be light up the middle with hammer. And they left a couple staggered guards, which is not ideal. Splitting those two is great. Open up that middle. Put 2 yellows on the rings. That put a lot of pressure on the opposition. Now, with those staggered guards, Team Stillman can use them to come around. Oh, this is curling early. Wonder if the ice is slowing up just a tad this end. Tap this center guard behind the corner would be awesome. Again, just maybe a hair light. Got it on the rings under the corner, just biting the 12. They are sitting 3. A lot of light stones this end, so I do wonder if things may be slowing up just a hair. Big decision here for Team Stuhlman. Gonna go for the hit and roll under. Is Cato. And right on the nose. Third rock. I think you got to remove it anyway. It's too dangerous a stone to leave in play. Yep, rolling behind the corner. This one's hanging out. Gonna get rid of shot rock, or get rid of the danger rock. It does nicely roll one of the yellows underneath another yellow, so it's partially guarded. So Team Feldman sitting 2. This is gonna force Stuhlman to call for a shot to come around the corner buried. They've got to hide a stone. They've got no center guards. So they're looking at throwing a draw behind the left side of the sheet. Marina Taverne. Little inside out release again, and that one just not going to curl up. Just getting him set back a little bit. And now he took about 2 nanoseconds to put the broom down next to shot stone. And we'll have Tom Clark remove it. You probably want to roll somewhere. Don't even mind rolling out to the 12-foot. Uh-oh. This one's tight. Tight and light. Oh boy, that was just through the house weight. A gift for Team Stuhlman. Not an ideal rock there on the back 4, but it's the one you got, so you got to guard it. Line looks really good on this guard. It's a nice, fine throw. And just needs to come to a stop. Maybe just a little bit more. Yep, perfect. Nice throw by Marina Taverne. Pressure shot. And cleared the guard. Nicely done. That'll force Ann Stuhlman to throw another guard. These are not easy to throw. Those who think it's easy to throw guards, you're dead wrong. You have to get the line perfect. And we got a final on sheet 2. Team Hames advances to the final and a chance to repeat their championship here in the Empire State Winter Games, winning over Team Dawes. Team Hames just too much today. Up 5 with the hammer. And we have a final on sheet 1 as well. Team Bratton advancing. So nicely placed guard by Ann Stuhlman, just a little bit high, so I think this rock may be gettable with a downweight shot. Could even freeze to it. I'd be tempted just to clear the guard and make him throw it again, but this is a pretty good chance to get around. Even if you make this, though, may give Team Stuhlman a chance to wrap around and freeze. Feldman with his first. Looking to freeze tap on shot rock. And this one's hanging out wide. Are they going to get by? I needed to carve earlier. I think it was never getting by. And it rolled to a really bad spot for Team Feldman. Now they've cut off their draw path. I think Team Stuhlman can attempt to draw another one in, kind of free of charge here. Can even come off a yellow if it hangs a bit. Can draw in. And if you hang it wide, you can come off that yellow too. Got a couple options here to get to the forefoot. This yellow guard that wrecked for Team Feldman, that is a killer. That is guarding shot stone very effectively. I don't see much risk in this shot. I mean, even if you stick this on the top 12, I don't think there's a lot of risk. I mean, it would be a run double for a pile, but not easily made. If you get this half under the yellow, it's just be a cracking good shot. Even if you get this rock into there. X marks the spot. That's where you want it. I mean, I think the good news, you can come off either one of those yellows and still probably come out well. You can rub off the top one. You can rub off the back one. And both of those will work out great. Just draw weight. Probably the only thing you don't want to do is leave it in the hole. Last rock. 6 in for Ann Stillman. Looking to draw in the sit 2. Oh, this is way out. Now it's starting to bolt, but didn't change much. They're looking at this crazy triple raise. I don't think it's there. They're thinking they can hit this red stone, somehow drive that yellow onto yellow, and then somehow drive that yellow onto shot stone. I just don't see it. I think you're almost guaranteed to run that yellow over the top of this middle yellow. I think is always going that way. Plus, if you hit this thing hard, it's going to drag. If you hit it on the center line side, it drags this way, which will drag this stone that way as well. I think if anything, you want to hit it hard on the outside. We'll see what happens here. They're going to give it a run. Going to hit it on the right side to drag it, but this is not a lot of weight. And it just didn't do anything. Yeah. Steal a 1. We're all tied up after 6. Not the outcome the Team Feldman wanted. That flipped the hammer. And now Team Stillman is lined up to have the hammer in the 8th end. That was a huge steal for Team Stillman. If Stillman can get a force this in, they can come home down 1 with. I think if you'd asked them in the middle of the game when they're down 2 if that would be where they'd like to be, they would have given you an enthusiastic yes. And other scores, big changes over on sheet 6. Rochester 1 is bolted in front. 6-3, dropping a big 4 on Brian Moore in the 5th end. Only 2 other games in play are that one and over on sheet 4, where Team Stone continues to lead 9-5. Over the B team. Well, we played 6 ends and we have a brand new ball game, a 2-end game coming up. Team Feldman with a hammer and the Yellow Rocks here in the 7th end. Winner of this game gets to meet the defending champion, Team Hames. In a final, that'll be on at 11:30 today. Hope you'll join us for that. should be a good matchup. Team Hames and these two teams that we're watching in our feature game have been three of the best teams really in this event this weekend. Team Stuhlman went undefeated in their pool. Team Hames went undefeated in their pool. And Team Feldman lost only to Team Hames and a nail biter. So not surprised to see these three competing for position in the finals. All right, a little deep in that come around. Advantage Stuhlman. And that's right on the back one. Just like in mixed doubles. Neutralize that stone in the back 8. For Team Stuhlman here, I think they're hoping for somebody to score 1 this end. I think they would be happy to steal the end and come home up 1 without. And I think you've got about equal chances to win the game if you get a force. Team Feldman scores 1, you come home down 1 with. The calculus is a little bit different if you're not playing an extra end. If you're playing an extra end with hammer, usually your chances of winning quite high. Even in club level, I would say it's probably around 70–80%. But if it comes down to a draw to the button, I think the chances are about 50–50. So being up 1 without in the last end, I think is a significant advantage, more so than it would be if you're playing an extra end. This Cato with a come around attempt, little freeze tap. This line looks really superb. Very nice. Push that behind T-line. Team Stuhlman shot rocks, sitting 1 and 3. That rock's in a good spot. Hard to remove it. Throw soft weight here, get around to the nose, push it straight back into the pile. That would be ideal. Coming over nice. Oh, this is going to be a really nice shot. Beauty. Now Team Feldman sitting 1. I don't know if we get an instant replay of that or not. We'll try. Another nice little tap. Team Stuhlman now sitting 1-3 again. Did roll to the tee, so kind of a little bit awkward spot for them. It's going to get very cluttered here in the forefoot very quickly. Mike DiGeronimo. Oh, he almost doubled out the reds. That would have been sweet. Now a chance to hit and roll under. Yep, get the top button. Got a couple catchers on the right. To Vern. Oh, that one's wide out again. Got to come a ton. Got to get to nose. Did get close to nose. Didn't get the inside roll. Team Feldman is shot. Good chance to roll in, though, to sit 1-2. Looks like they're a little tight. Need a piece. Well, the sweepers held that so well. It's going to catch. Still shot stone. Did move a couple of yellows around. Left a big pocket now. Boy, lots of options now. You could play the draw and use all those catchers. Could go this way too. Come off that yellow. Just tap it back. Rena Taverne looking to draw top four, top button. Line's good. Just a question of where's the weight. Need to put this full four top button. Perfect spot. Could not have put that in a better spot. Well, it's going to be hard to move that with the intern. There's too many catchers. I tell you what, though, you can come off your own yellow. That in off works. Bing bang. That goes this way. Two-thirds, thick half here should work. they're going for the chip shot. They got it by. And they made it. Very nice shot there by Tom Clark. That was the other way to do it. Nice, delicate shot. Just a beauty. And now Team Feldman sitting a pile. It's like at least 2, if not 3. The good news for Team Stuhlman is there is a big pocket to draw to, so they could play the same draw they played before. Go top button. Actually, probably need to go a little deeper. That run back's a little too short. Probably need to get frozen on something in the back. Let's try that again. They need to be in this pocket. Could probably even be frozen on their own stone in the back. And that would be hard to remove. First skip stone for Ann Stuhlman here in the 7th end. Like to be in the pocket, frozen in the back. Need to pound this rock. And the line was perfect. The weight was not.
I turned them off.
Yeah, there were still a couple more that I turned off.
To a final on 4, Team Stone victorious over the B team. Only 2 games in play. Rochester leads Team Moore 6-5 over on 6, and our feature match. Big shot here for Howie Feldman. Just needs to cut off this in-turn draw. Put one anywhere in this region would probably close the door. First rock, 7th end, Howie Feldman. Looking to consolidate. And this one's light. Probably over and up and hope for the best. And probably didn't help. So now a chance, one more chance for Team Stuhlman to get frozen in the back. Need to be full 4 to be shot stone. Last rock, 7th end, and Stuhlman looking to freeze in the back. And this one's wide and heavy. That is going to sail through And now a chance for 3 for Team Feldman. Pretty sure they're sitting 2 now. In turn draw for 3. Need a good piece of the 4. Line looks good. And that's right on the button. And that's a 3 spot for Team Feldman. And they grab a 7-4 lead, making good use of the hammer here in the 7th end. They needed to get a deuce. And they did that and more. You're going to measure for 4. That was only 3. All right, we're down to the last end. Team Stuhlman's got a lot of work to do. They need to grab 3 to get to a draw to the button. Early and Pullo being asked to bring this top 4. Well, no harm there. For Team Stuhlman, some guards are in order. Need a couple corners. Looks like we got a little wide on that one. It's going to come up to a center. May slip in the rings, and it does. Unforced error. That'll go away. Tough start for Team Stuhlman. and successfully removed. And I'd like throwing a corner guard the other side while you can still get a guard in play. Yeah, definitely another guard. Five rock rule, only get a couple chances here to get your guards in play. Got to take them when you can. Use them or lose them. And a little wide again. And I think this may even slip in the rings. Trying to check up. Nope, it's going to just bite in the rings, so that'll get removed. Wouldn't mind removing both stones, to be honest. Team Feldman doesn't need any of these stones in play. They just need a wide open house so they can hit. Love to double these off. Mainly just make sure the red one goes away. Well, those guards are hooked a little bit, so might as well use them and go around. Team Feldman will probably clear their own. Liz Cato with a come around attempt. Line looks great. Oh, it's coming early. Boy, great sweeping to get that by. And top four. Couldn't be a better shot. Great throw by Liz Cato. Really good sweep by Marina Tavern and Tim Rieger. Very nice. Just kill your own guards. Oh, you hit this about 3/4 high, everything goes. I'm going to come the other way at it. Got rid of two. That works. And they can run their other one in. Not many guards in play. You have to get pretty creative here to score three. Probably try to get around this yellow and hope for a miss. Oh, another great sweep. They did rub, but oh my goodness. Almost got that by. You can't see the reds now, so I think you just go ahead and try to chase these. If you chase the yellow too, it's okay. Don't miss wide. Just want to make some noise with this rock. And you don't want to keep the shooter around. Going to be tight. Going to peel the guard, and that works fine. No problem with that. think Anselmo's got to guard these rocks right to the end. And with her last, you'll have to throw one into the rings and hope for a miss. But for now, you got to guard the two you got. Into Vern. Yeah, don't want this to over curl. It's going to be in a good spot. Really nice. Perfect throw by Marina Taverne. Yep, just hit a rock. Hit a rock, any rock. And they get the back ones. Little plan B switch there by Howe. He looked a little wide out of hand. Decided to go by the center guard. Almost took a rub there on the way by. But that works. As long as one red rock went away. Even better if it's one that's counting. But this will give Ann Stillman a chance to get around again. Set up the same situation. Probably more important to clear the guard than to clear the rocks in the house. As Ann Stillman could hide 3 rocks behind that center guard. Take that guard away, you're going to have some open hits and even double opportunities with the rocks being bunched up. So Marina looking to draw in. Again, hung this one a little wide again. Starting to come back. Now they got to go hard to finish. It's okay to chase these 2 stones in a house, but you got to make sure that if you miss, you got to clunk that guard pretty good. Can't flash. Last remaining game on sheet 6, Rochester won, and Team Moore, they're tied up at 6. Rochester will have their hammer coming home. I felt, oh, he put this one wide. Got to catch a rock here. Are we going to catch a rock? Came over just enough. Back one goes out of play. Well done. Chance to bury another one now. Got a Christmas tree, these. Got to go right here. Got to leave room to put a third one in. I probably want to come a little deeper. Need to get 3 in the rings. I'll put the X down. skip rock for Ann Stillman. Got to score all the rest of the rocks. Ooh, got this one out pretty wide. And it didn't come back. It's going to roll in the open. And a chance for Team Feldman to run Team Stillman on rocks here. Don't think you can split that guard on and the shooter. And that should do it. Team Feldman is a winner. Call it 7-5. And they will advance to the finals and a rematch with Team Hames. They played a nail biter earlier. Should be a very good game. Join us at 11:30 for that matchup. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. I'm Roger Roulette for the Utica Curling Channel. See you again at 11:30.